No way.
I just didn't expect him
See,
to rush me there.
yeah, you're just shifting. It's pretty common to rush nowadays on Dust. See, you stopped on this super tight angle without your crosshair on it. So it would be a different story if you have your crosshair on it, right? Cross. But, yeah. No way. Because being able to visualize an angle in CS and peek with your crosshair on the guy already, like, is such a huge advantage, right? It's like a legal wall hack. So like you run up, peek with ID, then W again, peek with ID, peek with ID, W again, peek with ID, peek with ID, peek with ID, right? So your crosshair is all the time on the angle. Oh yeah. So the crosshair placement is like slightly off, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah, nah, kind of moving.
Aye, and now you're crouching. This was the time for you to peek out with running, right? Because you don't want to be like a stationary target that he can peek into.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But yeah, that wasn't anything wrong with the Dust 2 knowledge, it was just you missing shots. Seems like they don't know that you guys are here. Fuck? Oh, nice shot. Oh no. You have an M4? Hope you notice. Yes, you did notice. No way. I think you peeked like with W, kind of. See how you pressed W when you were peeking?
Yeah, he didn't even see me though, so it's like...
Yeah, but you weren't like on the guy when you started shooting. Oh, what the hell is this? Yeah, you just missed. Well, that will happen to you. Here, like, on this shot, it was completely like your crosshair movement around the guy. Need to train more. We smoke Xbox. This is okay, but there's better smokes that you could throw, as I said. And like, there is like a lot of lack of like pre-fire. I don't think... My bet is like...
Yeah, I haven't done any of the pre-fire on Dust, so...
Yeah, my bet is you didn't do that on Dust yet, so... You also shifted out into the angle. I mean, this is nice, like, here we go. You probably wanna like... Nice. Okay, this is good.
Yeah, I throw this smoke pretty much every round.
That's okay.
Yeah. I just didn't expect him
See,
to rush me there.
yeah, you're just shifting. It's pretty common to rush nowadays on Dust. Because of how the map is structured, yeah, because before, back in the days, there was no wall here, and you could see the whole mid, right? People couldn't rush, but now because of this wall, like, people just can rush you, you know? And it's quite common now that you're getting rushed on mid. So you have to watch out. So be aware of mid-rush. Before we continue the video, I wanna give a quick shout out to my sponsor CSGOskins.com. CSGO Skins is an opening site with a variety of different cases and modes. There is a welcome to the jungle event going on currently, where every time you open a case you get rewarded with bananas that you can later use to gain more skins. On top of that, the site offers free giveaways daily. If you want to battle your friends or other users, join the case battle mode, and if you have multiple skins and want to trade them, check out the exchanger mode. Also, check the link in the description and sign up with code PIENIX for 50 cents free balance and 10% deposit bonus. Now let's get back to the video. Oh, and I think you didn't go past the angle, you actually stopped here. You stopped on that super tight angle. See how you stopped here? You pressed like counter straight? And that's why he shot you. See, you stopped on this super tight angle without your crosshair on it. So it would be a different story if you have your crosshair on it, right? But you stopped like without... Like you just randomly stopped in the middle of the angle. I will show you his POV, how it looked like for him. See how you like stopped moving sideways? So I don't know why you did that, but you don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, I just got the peak wrong.
Yeah.
It's a pre-fire.
Okay, this kind of shooting is won't give you any good results, so don't do that. I think you heard him, right? Oh, yeah, you heard him. I don't think you had to move out there. Could have just held.
Yeah, I watched some video and the guy's like, if you peek somebody, you always have the advantage. So it's like I always try to like time it.
In this case, he was just pushing, right? So. Oh.
Just in case they're sitting back behind there. But
yeah, it wasn't the best. Like generally, this kind of flash won't work because it's bouncing from the wall.
What is a good flash to get out on B side? Because that's every time we go out on B side, we just get absolutely destroyed.
I'll show you. But there are specific timings for the flashes. For example, here you killed the guy in lower, right? So, because you killed the guy in lower, it's already obvious that you're coming B. So if the guy was B, he would have heard you step, he would have heard the bounce of the flash, he could have just turned around from it because it's popping for like 1 year in the air, right? So he can easily turn and just kill you. And yeah, there's the lack of spot checking, you just have your crosshair kind of on the ground or on the walls.
Yeah, I expected them to be kind of mid and A because we had one player on A who was saying there's like 2 over there. So I was like, okay. And I saw some guy in mid CT area, you know. So.
Oh. Yeah, this is a very interesting fight. They're jumping.
Can I just wait in the smoke?
Okay, this makes sense actually. If you want to go short. You can't really cross, but yeah. No way.
Yeah.
Okay, flash mid.
I didn't even expect him to be there, honestly.
Yeah. You generally have a bit of a clunky movement, I would call it, right? And this is something you just need to practice in pre-fire to move around the map. Because the way you move and the way you peek angles, it's just like kind of slow and not aware of every angle, you know? You're skipping a lot of positions. Of course, it will come with experience. You will get better at it, but to maximize like the time you spend, you should play it on pre-fire.
Okay. I try to break the smoke, but...
Yeah, I shot, but you will not probably clear it. Yeah, so you like don't clear it, you're kind of like, again, moving around with... Like you're pressing W, A, S, D, A, right? What you should have done is you should have just went here. Here's this guy and now like... Fuck, I can't move my camera. Like A, D, A, D, A, D, right? You don't need this S, D, A, like... You just moved with too many keys. You need to make your movements clean, even when you're running. Like the way you peek that angle, for example, right now, right? Is you peek with your crosshair here, right? So again, it's just the ability to visualize the angles and pre-aim. It's like, there is a reason why I told you to do pre-fire, right? Like, in general, like a shit ton of pre-fire. Because being able to visualize an angle in CS and peek with your crosshair on the guy already, like, is such a huge advantage, right? It's like a legal wall hack. You really need to practice that.
Yeah, I need to get in pre-fire on Dust. I've never really played Dust until they added it in the map pool recently.
Yeah, so, understood.
It's still fairly
like, here, again, you're like not preparing the crosshair, right? You really, yeah, see how you peek? You really need to revisit the video where we did pre-fire and my like guides on YouTube of how to pre-fire angles, and not the guides but the like map walkthroughs, and just, yeah, this is nice. I mean, if you guys are deciding to go B immediately, you could be doing a smoke door for your teammates. What the fuck are these smokes?
Yeah, they just said
So many
smoking
smokes.
site. I'm like, okay.
You don't smoke side. That. Yeah, here you were a bit too late with pushing that guy. Usually if you're in clutches, you want to like quickly run down a guy who's isolated, right? Because his teammate's gonna join him soon and help him. So the smoke I was talking about, to go on this line here, like you just go and stand on the line, and you aim at this dot, and you jump through. So it blocks off the whole doorway, and it doesn't leave any like areas here smoked, so you can just run up. Hey gamer, if you like the way I explain the stuff in the videos and you're taking value from it, check out the second link in the description for Faceit Level 10 Booster course, where you'll have all the knowledge structured, every map explained, all the routines, every position on CT side and the place on T side. On top of that, mechanics, mindset, all of that training in one place in the Faceit Level 10 Booster course. Check that out and let's get back to the video. What I'm talking about is like switching with W and AD, right? So like you run up, peek with AD, then W again, peek with AD, peek with AD, W again, peek with AD, peek with AD, peek with AD, right? So your crosshair is all the time on the angle. Does that make sense? So a lot of free firework instead of you. In front of you. So when you're doing this smoke, so from now on, you should expect a push towards mid, right? So you can bounce a flash over here if your teammates are not running in front of you already, and just pick these angles, you know? You have to have crosshair all the time on the angles and be kind of like super aware of every possibility, right? Do you see how I'm like making stops between W and AD? Like I'm kind of clearing these angles separately. And that thing you practice slowly in pre-fire first, and then it becomes second nature. Okay. You asked about flashes to get out on B side, right? So you can throw flashes like this through this sky area. Oh, they don't actually blind. They have to blind. Yeah, they'll blind you.
Flashbang out. Flashbang out.
I bet if you just look here and throw it like that with a jump throw, this would probably blind people. But these are the worst ones. Yeah, this flashes people. These ones probably the best. So you look at the window here and run and flash. Because this blinds people who are anywhere. Doesn't blind you. Blinds even the scar people. It doesn't blind your teammates. And of course, if you're the first one in, you can just do a flash like this. And now, when you're rushing B, there is good smoke to know. If you just go out of spawn, go on the left side of this part, aim here, on this line, until this line, you pass that line, and jump through. And you smoke the door on the rush. So how it would look like after you've trained it for a bit is like... See how fast it is?
Okay, yeah. I only smoke door like once I'm out on site, so...
Yeah, that's also good, but if you're rushing, you might want to have it before, right? And that is also smoke window, so if you want to smoke window, if you have a second smoke from your teammate. This is running jump throw.
Okay.
So you can have actually both smokes when you're rushing. Yeah, when you're also rushing, it's good to bounce a molly like this. Towards lower. So you're running, bouncing a molly, and then running towards B.
Okay. Okay.
When you're rushing towards long, it's good to throw these flashes. These are jump throw flashes.
Yeah, I throw those.
When you're
Most of the time, we're not going long because there's always like one or two guys just sitting there
yeah.
peeking through door.
That's why it's good to rush it and just kill them if you have good spawns. But that's only when you have good spawns. If you're ever long, this smoke is essential. Look at the shadow, run forward until you hit the red dot and you smoke the whole cross with one smoke. Super
Wait,
important.
how did you do that? Okay.
Like I go in the corner, aim at the shadow, run forward, and jump throw.
Okay.
Well, these are the essentials. If you're ever going lower tunnel, right, and you're like thinking, what can I do from lower here, right? There is two things you can do. One thing, you can just smoke, like go here, and smoke just next to this thing on the tower, mollo like this. Then you're peeking behind the molly. Oh, you don't want to burn from the molly. You're peeking behind the molly, then you're throwing a flash like this. And you're peeking. The molly just burned right side and left side you cleared, so you can peek towards CT. And as well, you can throw the molly. This is a second variation. You throw the molly first, you jump across mid, crouch here, this dot, this line, jump throw while crouched, and then you bounce a flash like this. See?
Okay.
So I just give you a couple of things you can do, and you just need to go and refrag and try them out, how they work for you.
Alright.
But yeah.
That's solid. Okay.
But these are the things you can do on T-side, so I hope this